Hello. Today I thought I'd share with you how I make boxes for various reasons. Today is my friend's birthday, and by the time we get to our age, we don't need stuff. We don't need presents. We like to buy experiences, memories for each other. And this year, another friend and myself are going to treat this friend whose birthday it is today to a rather special cinema experience where you sit in a sofa to watch a film and they have drinks and things on the side. I've never heard of it before, but it sounds wonderful. So that's what we're going to do. However, today being her birthday, I want to give a little something. So I thought I would give her a box of my cards. So I chose some cards that I've already made, and this morning I had the problem of making this box. Now normally for a card this size, this is cut from a piece of A4, and for a card this size, a piece of A4 card is perfectly large enough to make a box, the top and the bottom. The top, of course, is slightly larger than the bottom so that it fits over the bottom bit. So having said that, I thought I need to accommodate also the envelopes. Now the envelopes obviously are bigger than the cards because the cards have to fit inside. So having measured the envelopes and worked out what size I needed to cut, I realised that it wouldn't fit onto a sheet of A4. Now I'll show you what I used. This board is a Crafter's Companion Top Score multi-board. I don't actually use that side, I have to say. This is the side I use. Looks very boring, but it's brilliant. And this side is to make boxes. You can make boxes in multiples of these depths, and each of these is 1.5 centimetres. So you can make a box 1.5 centimetres deep, 3 centimetres, 4.5, 6, and so on. So I had the problem, 6 of my cards wouldn't fit into a 1.5 centimetre deep box. 3 centimetre deep box. For the size of my envelope, I didn't have a wide enough piece of card. What to do? Then I came up with a cunning plan. And my cunning plan is this: to make my box not 3 centimetres deep, but 2 centimetres deep. How did I do it, you ask yourself? This is my cunning plan. I cut myself a strip of card which is 1 centimetre wide. And I thought if I put that against the side here, and then when I score my card, put that up against it, and then score on the 3 metre line, instead of being 3 metres deep, it'll only be 2 centimetres deep. Oh dear, by your beds. Right, so here I am. I'll show you what to do. The instructions say that you measure the thing that you want to make the box for, and so I needed to measure my envelope, which was, if we look on here, oh, of course the numbers aren't there, are they? 15 and a half centimetres. And then you have to add the depth of the box you want. So I wanted 2 centimetres deep. So 15 and a half, the 2 centimetres there, the 2 centimetres there, make 19. No, they don't. 15 and a half, they make 15, 19 and a half, don't they? 19 and a half, yes. Let's write this down. Where are we? The envelope, that's not going to be wide enough for you to see. Let's try this one. The envelope is 15.5 centimetres, okay? So I need 2 centimetres up this side, I need 2 centimetres up that side, I'll need 2 centimetres for this side, and 2 centimetres for that. So 15 plus 2 is 19.5. And they say you have to add another half a centimetre, so equals 20 centimetres. That's the size of the card that I need to make the bottom of my box. I bet you're thinking this is as clear as mud. I'll show you. So here I've got a couple. This one I just thought I'd print a bit of fancy colour for the top of the box, so we'll see how we go with that. So all you do to make a box is so simple. Let's cut these to 20 centimetres. There's the 20 centimetre mark. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Just had a quick check. Oh, and now I've lost my blade. Wouldn't you believe it? Where the devil's that? Oh, there it is. Oops, daisy. Here we go. Lost my blade. There we go. Right. 20 centimetres by 20 centimetres. There we go. So there are my 2 pieces of card, one for the top and one for the bottom of the box. Top, bottom. Okay, now how you work one of these things, I desperately need this because otherwise the measurements won't work out right. It says here box base. This side it says box lid. So I'm going to put that against there, which is going to prevent me from making the wrong measurement. Here is my bone folder, and I'm going to come down what was the 3 centimetre line, but it's going to be 2 centimetres. Turn it round, score again on that 3 centimetre line, turn it again, and finally the 4th side. Okay, so there are my 4 score lines for my box base. Now to do the box lid, I'm going to turn this round because this side says box lid. Okay, here's the piece of card for my box lid. I'm going to score, oh yeah, that's the right one. Score down there on the 3 centimetre line, up against here, score again on the 3 centimetre line, turn again, 3 centimetre line, and 3 centimetre line. Okie dokie. Now, the rest of it's plain sailing. By the time you've worked out your measurements, it's a piece of cake. So let's start with this. To make the box, you just cut up one of the lines right to the corner, and I take out a smidge. Up to the right to the corner and cut out a smidge. And the same on the other side. Up to the corner, cut out a wedge, up to the corner, and cut out a little bit. Now, all we have to do I could use my folder for this, can't I? There we go. Now, these little ones go in. There we go. Now I use the red double-sided tape, the red tacky tape. It's really, really extra strong, extra sticky. So we'll put this on here. Just one in each corner. see. I forget to look and see what you can see when I'm getting carried away doing this kind of stuff. So basically, by me putting that extra bit in, you can almost alter the space, the depth of your box to what you want, really, because oh, I hate this. Come on, there we go. Although, you know, you're limited, so say, to start with by the dimensions of the groove already, but you can alter them just by, as I did there, adding a bit. And so you can measure how deep you want your box and then adapt the scoreboard accordingly. But I've used one of these box maker things, oh, for just so long. If you want to give a special card to somebody and you've got a nice embellishment on the top or whatever, shove it in a box. It just looks the business. There we go. So rather than me handing up just a handful of cards to my friend this evening to say, here you are, here's some cards, give them to her in a box, I think it'll, you know, it's a nice little token, just a little something to give her on her birthday on the day. And then we'll have the treat another day. So there you can see, let's just check to make sure my envelope fits in there. There it is, perfectly. Now, the same goes for the top. All you do is cut and snip, cut out a wedge. This is this watercolour effect is, I'm not sure if it was free or not. I think it might have been free from the Hungry JPEG, just a bit of texture and that kind of thing. I think it's fabulous. If you're in a rush and you haven't got time to start messing about with watercolours and waiting for them to dry and all this kind of stuff, you can just grab one of these things. Works a treat. So here we go. I'm just going to quickly do this. But, you know, boxes don't take a moment, and it just gives that little touch that makes you think, oh, that was really kind. What a nice lady that was. It'd be nice if people do think that of you when you've spent time to make cards. It's quite nice to present them in a nice manner. Likewise, I feel that, you know, if you spent a long time making a card and then you want to show people, you want to put it on Facebook or whatever, and there's a picture there and there's only, you know, a couple of corners of the card missing, or that you're standing in the light and there's a great shadow there, the shadow of your phone or whatever over it. It seems such a shame that when you've spent so long making, you know, a work of art, that you don't present it in a nice fashion. It's presentation is half the battle, they say. It's they're saying about, I sing in a choir, and they say that the way that a choir comes onto stage and sets the tone for a concert is almost as important as the actual sound they make when they start to open their mouths. So same kind of thing, really. Little care. Here we go. In and stick. In and stick. Should have meant that a little bit first. There we go. There we are. And there's our box. Okay, so how to make a box and how to adapt a box maker to make it work for you. I hope you enjoyed it. All the ramblings, as I say before, but have a go. Thanks for watching.